Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the CSA 401 podcast. I'm your host, Jack Evans Jr., local president for CSA 401. Today's episode, we're going to talk about a variety of topics, hitting from ideas that I got from my vast network of shop stewards and talking to some members and things that, are widely discussed and there might be some misconceptions about. We're going to try to clear them up as best as we can. So to start off, I'm talking directly to the 401 members, but as always, this podcast is to any CSA member or any union member that just wants some knowledge as to how unions work and the benefits that we fight for and provide for our members. So the first things first, 401 shout outs out there is we're doing an information day in August. It will be announced very shortly. It's going to be a big celebration. We're going to bring vendors in from all over CSCA. We're going to bring some other vendors in, massage therapists, juice smoothie stands, all kinds of stuff. Just give you guys some appreciation for all the hard work you do, but also provide you with vast amounts of knowledge that's out there for your benefit. We'll be running a contest that day. It is called the Pop Yourself Contest, and it's free to enter. So you can prepare for it now or prepare for it the day of when you swing by the information day. All you have to do to be able to enter it is be on the CSEA app. Verify by showing me your union card on the CSEA app at the event. You'll be automatically entered into the raffle. Based on the amount of people we get entered in the raffle, we will pick a determined number of winners, and I myself with my own funds will match that amount and will pop about 10 to 15 people. You can reach out to the office and see what we mean by pop yourselves. It's basically pop Funkos. They're little figurines and you can design custom clothes, and you will get to come by the office and design it all up, and we will pay for it. And all you do is collect your winnings, take a picture with one of the local members to show off your pop, and we'll go from there. Also coming up next is Media Day for 401, the executive team. We're going to have a Media Day where we shoot a short video introducing you to all the members of the vast executive team for Local 401. And we're going to have posters put up all around the campuses so you can know your local executive officers and your shop steward team. That way, if you have any kind of union-based question, you can ask a team member who will get you that answer or get back to you once they have the answer. That's up next on deck. So today, we'll be getting into soon what we'll be talking about. Stay tuned. Welcome again, everybody. So let's get started. So before we get into the topics that we're going to discuss today, we're going to start with the Pop Yourself contest so you get an idea what we're talking about. This is what I mean by pop yourself. As you can see, it's a little figurine that looks like me. My name is on it. We're going to be doing a bunch of these just as an appreciation gift for the members and encouraging member engagement. Speaking of which, that's a great way to segue into our first topic, which is a lot of the shop stewards have reached out and said we need to get our members more involved in union work. And we absolutely do. And the way to become involved in union work is to be informed. And the way to be informed is to stay up to current on topics, dates, and issues going on that the union vitalizes is important, especially on a local level. So we want y'all to connect with us. So we're starting a bunch of things. We've already started a YouTube channel, as you can see, because that's what we're doing right now. We have a Facebook page. We invite you to like it up there. We shout out members up there all the time. We're working connectively on the next is an Instagram page, a newsletter, an email blast, and we want you to sign up for all of this stuff. And not just sign up, actually take your time out, read it, respond, get involved. Even on this podcast. Like, subscribe, comment, suggest ideas. We want to hear from you members, and not just 401 in that regards, but we want to hear from everybody, because there might be a subject we could touch on that reaches everybody and makes us all stronger as a union. The union strength is in its members. That's why our tagline for this show is, you are the you in union. Without you guys, this doesn't work. This doesn't go forward. We don't get to collectively bargain for the rights that we deserve and we've worked hard for. So be engaged, get involved, talk to us, reach out to shop stewards can reach out to board members can reach out to me. We can go up to local, regional, statewide, and get things going. But we needed to start with you guys. And that's the first topic we're talking about is member engagement. We want you guys to become more involved. Not just say it, but actually do it and follow through. So with that way, I got to give a big shout out to all my new shop stewards who went to class last month in June. I want y'all to keep doing this. Some of y'all have already started, hit the ground running, and I appreciate that so much. Others, I'm waiting on you. Just keep going, get involved. Listen, it takes all of us, every single one of us, and everybody reaching out to make this work. And we're going to keep going forward. Moving on is we'll be having chief executive shop stewards positions open up soon for all trained shop stewards, and we'll take them on and see what they can do to progress to that next level. I actually get asked a lot about having union parties. Now, our Constitution, which is available online at cscnewyork.org, specifically prohibit us from having union parties. However, we can have them. It just can't be with union funds. So I encourage you guys to support the next two committees that we have, which is the Women's Committee and the Men's Committee. These committees will be holding fundraisers throughout the whole year to raise funds so we can have an end of the year or a summertime party where we can all celebrate, relax, and chill. And definitely for you guys to be able to come out and sit down with your local executive team in a relaxed setting and not just seeing us when we're doing work. So we ask you guys to support that, and they'll be doing bake sales, food sales. We're having a cornhole league just for fun, but just something to, push and drive. We've been working on a immersive experience for a while now, and we're about to hit the ground running with that. We're inviting people to come out to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're working on one particular scenario, and stay tuned for details on that. When I say it's fun, it's not one of those team builders where you just sit down and talk. This one is going to be up, active, running, strategy planning, teamwork. Everything's going to be thrown into it. And I myself will be participating as one of the chief antagonists, which means if you need to know, here in the villains, I'm the villain. So come to have fun, all right? And it's really big. So that's something we've been getting a lot of questions about, and we want to push that one. Next is CSA a strong union? Absolutely. But that does not mean we can't be stronger. Our strength starts with the members, and a informed member is a great member. Knowing what's going on and being able to talk about it, that's just huge. Getting involved is huge. So what I mean by a strong member is, a strong member knows when elections are coming. A strong member knows his information with CSA is accurate, so when they want to contact them about stuff, they can. Big topics that we've been asked to address that need to be addressed in a different forum are the lack of support from supervisors, 5 days of going on comp have been deducted from your own time, increased hazard pay, safer workplaces, even issues that you think might be minuscule, such as dating on the job. Those get addressed by our contract survey teams and in those forums where we can put pen to paper and bring that as an issue. If you want to increase the hazard pay is part of the contract. Right now we're doing surveys. Write on the survey and suggest to your survey team, hey, listen, we need to increase hazard pay because it's hazard working with this type of clientele. That's where we start, and we get that addressed. Other issues we address at local labor management, but you have to inform your members this is a problem for you. You have to inform the team it's a problem for you, so we can bring it up to management and we can address that on the local level. But it all starts with members being informed and letting us know what's their concerns. We can't guess and read minds. That's why our other tagline is, if you don't write it, we can't fight it. Written statements help us get into action. It's a statement saying you've experienced something that needs to be addressed. The same way everybody believes a counseling memo is punitive, counseling memo is designed to correct the behavior. You correct the behavior, then the counseling memo will work. You don't correct the behavior, then it becomes discipline that faces penalties because the behavior is continuing. You got to grow and get better from that. Another question that's really asked a lot to me is, can you grow through CSEA? Absolutely. If you provide the jobs at Inc., you become a relationship specialist, you become part of the Inc. team, secretary, office managers, office assistants, and you can grow that way. If you want to grow through the representative branches, you can start as a shop steward, you can ascend to a chief shop steward, you can run for elected office, you can ascend that way. Most positions in CSEA executive, local, region, statewide, are elected positions. You run a campaign and you show people what you're about and you see where you go from there. Campaigns are every 4 years, depending on which branch you're running for. Local elections just finished. So in 4 years, in 2029, they'll be up again. Executive positions in local, regional and statewide were almost 2 years ago. So in 2 years, they'll be up again. If you feel ready, you research it and you get into it. If you have any questions about it, contact your local office and see what it is. But there's plenty of growth, and CSA can be stronger with you. Another issue we want to talk about, and this is a big one, so it's going to take a little bit of time, is the mental health of staff. And when I say staff, we're not talking just nursing, we're not talking food service, we're not talking housekeeping, we're not talking maintenance, we're not talking clerical, we're talking everybody. Any job can be demanding and a strain on your mental health. And you need to recognize when you need some help. It's okay to ask for help. It doesn't make you weaker, it doesn't make you different. It makes you aware that, you know what, you need little assistance. Take advantage of that. Go with it. Respect that you are taking a stance to make yourself grow and be better. For Mama Hotters, I understand that working 16 hours is stressful. If you don't live near your facility and you include travel time in that, some of you are spending up to 20 hours outside your house, which leaves you with only 4 hours to try to have a personal life. When you don't have a personal life to enjoy, then what? What's next? You take away from yourself, you lose parts of yourself. No. Get some help, talk. Be involved with yourself. Be involved with your own mental health first, and ask for the assistance that you need. Coming to a job where you feel like your supervisor's picking on you, you feel like the work is not fairly distributed, that can drain on your mental health too. And we got to get back on that. We can't just ignore it and push through it. It's like people going to the doctor. You only go to the doctor when something really, really hurts. But if you don't went to the doctor when it hurted a little bit, it might not have got to the level of really hurting, where now it's something that has to be corrected, who God knows through surgery or what else. So let's be involved in our own care and health, mental or medical. Go see the people you need to see. It's not about being weak. It's about being strong enough to know everybody needs a little assistance. The biggest question I've ever got, and it's a tough one because you know it's a respectable question. Why pay union dues? What do our union dues pay for? I pay union dues. Well, here's a fun fact for you all. Every member of CCA pays union dues. All of us. So we don't get it right to say, oh, because we pay union dues, we get this. No, we all get everything that the union entitled to us to. Your union dues pay for a vast amount of the services. You could go on cncnewyork.org right now and see the union dollar breakdown and understand what that dollar gets you. It gets you assistance from us, and that's what we give you. But you have to understand that we all pay union dues, so that's not a moniker to be like, oh, well, I get more than this person because I've been paying longer. No, we all pay dues to keep our union strong. Our involvement keeps it stronger, so we have to work in conjunction and hand to hand to work together. Your union dues help us run this local and be on the front line to fight for your rights against management. They want to try to violate it. We want to be on point saying, nope, that's not how this goes. It gives us the legal teams backing. It gives us regional backing. It gives us statewide backing so we can fight for your rights. Every fight's not winnable. Every fight's not easy, but we are not backing down from any fight. We will give you 100% effort here to get your thoughts and processes heard. We just ask for your patience because it's not going to get solved in a heartbeat. Sometimes you might go through something, resolve it in a heartbeat. Other times you might go through something, it's going to take a while. But what we do promise here is we will give you the effort and time to investigate what's going on. Finally, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. You know, it's a simple first episode. We got a lot more planned. I have a lot planned with bringing on members, meeting with regional members, statewide members, even members of other union organizations. This podcast is about information, and we're going to get better and better with it. We have some special moments coming up. My production team will be helping me out with the next video. They're excited for what's going on. I'm going to invite some members on, and like I always say, like, subscribe, comment, shoot an email, whatever it takes to get information to us so we can get it out. I thank you for joining me. Remember, you guys are the union, and this has been the CSA 401 Local 401 podcast, and I'm your host, Jack Evans Jr. You have a good one.